Good morning, everybody. I'd like to talk to you today about a concept that you might wrinkle your head a little bit and wonder, why would he be talking to me about this? The concept is good service. If I were to ask you, do you believe that you and your company, or maybe just you in particular, give good service to the people who come in to do business with you? I am sure, I'm positive, that you would all raise your hand and go, well, yeah, of course, John, of course I give good service. I'd like to tell you a little story. I don't know, you all probably have a favorite restaurant. My favorite restaurant is Del Frisco's Double Eagle Steakhouse. There are about 9 or 10 of them in the country. If you ever find yourself in a city where they are located, I'd encourage you to go see it. It's a free plug. Del Frisco's doesn't need me plugging them, but here's the point. When I go to Del Frisco's, imagine that you're all with me, okay? We're all at Del Frisco's together, and the waiter comes up and says, welcome to Del Frisco's. It's going to be my job tonight to make sure that you all have the very best experience possible. Sounds pretty good, right? You know, says, my name is Pete. I'm going to be checking in with you every once in a while. But if, by any chance, you need something and I'm not around, please don't hesitate to track somebody down, raise your hand, somebody will come over and we'll get you taken care of. Sounds pretty good, right? So if you'll just hang on for 1 second, I'm going to turn around, go into the kitchen, and get your food. And he turns around to leave. Anybody here at the table going to stop him? Anybody here at the table going to stop him if you realize that he hasn't taken your order, that you haven't told him what you want? Well, of course we are. We're going to go, hey, Pete, wait, no, don't, come on back. We have to tell you what we want. And he turns around and with a smile on his face, he goes, oh no, that's okay, doesn't matter. You're at Del Frisco's. I'm sure that whatever I go into the kitchen and bring back for you, you'll enjoy. Well, how ridiculous is that? That doesn't make any sense at all. But in our business, sometimes we make the assumption that because we give good service, whoever comes in our door and whoever deals with us is going to enjoy what we have to give them. Makes total sense, right? Wrong. The good service, the definition of good service, does not come from us as the service providers. It comes from our customers as the service recipients. If they don't believe that the service was good, it doesn't matter what we believe. If they don't believe that they got what it is that they ordered, then it doesn't matter whether or not we think we did a good job or not. They're not happy. And it goes just beyond us. Because remember when I talked about Pete, Pete sat and he took down detailed notes as to what it is that we all wanted. The kind of steak, how we wanted it prepared, if there was a sauce to go with it, what kind of sides we wanted, what kind of drinks we wanted, everything. Wrote it all down. He went back to the kitchen, placed the order, and then there's a whole bunch of people in the back that are making sure that what we said that Pete wrote down is what was given to us. And I know Pete, when the food was ready, before Pete brought it out to the table, he took a look to make sure that what he'd written down was what was actually on the plates. Because who's going to be the person on the hook if it's not correct? That's right, it's going to be Pete. So, in addition to Pete, and in addition to the people in the back who do all the cooking, there were all these other people, staff, employees, filling water glasses, bussing the tables, restocking the bread and the butter if that was what was necessary, scraping the crumbs off the table between courses, serving coffee, all those things. So it was a whole effort. Everybody involved, and it's a combination really of what makes that work. Obviously the key is Pete, who's the tip of the spear. He asked all the necessary questions, and he encouraged us to communicate with him, to tell him what it was that we wanted, and make sure that he had written down everything and that we hadn't forgotten, ooh, yeah, no, I'd like to have some sauce with that, or ooh, no, I'd only like butter on my baked potato and nothing else. And then backing all of that up is the rest of the group who's making sure that the general experience is an awesome one. So if you truly want to create an environment where you have maximum confidence that what you are delivering to your customers is good service, you need to do two things. You need to make sure to ask the questions of what it is that they want and what it is that they're looking for. And you also have to have a solid support team behind you or with you, next to you, however your support team is set up, to implement what it is that the customer is asking for. Remember, take their order, get the details, implement it. You'll have a lot of success, and I promise you, you will not be the only person who thinks you deliver good service. All of your customers will as well. Thanks very much. Have a great day.